Hi everyone, I'm Hannah and I'm an aquarist at the New England Aquarium's Offsite Animal Care Center, and today I will be sharing the story of a common tern that we recently had in quarantine. This individual was first banded as a young bird near Chatham in 2016 and in August of 2020 was brought to Cape Wildlife Center in Barnstable. While it's always our hope that wild animals can be rehabilitated and released, this particular tern could not be released due to an injury that rendered him unable to fly. We are one of many partner institutions to take in non-releasable shorebirds from Cape Wildlife Center, who quickly found a permanent home for him with us at the aquarium. The common tern is a species of migratory seabird that frequents the coast of Massachusetts in the spring and summer. His first stop was here at the Animal Care Center to complete a 30-day observational quarantine. He arrived on October 20th and was moved into a dedicated bird holding space with a large enclosure, perfect for our tern, where we have the ability to control light, temperature, noise, and humidity to keep him comfortable. During this quarantine period, we can monitor his health and treat anything we find that he may have carried in from the wild or his previous home. His behavior and appetite were tracked on a daily basis, and we also performed weekly hands-on exams with our veterinarians to check his weight and have a closer look at his feet, wings, and feather condition. He settled in nicely and was eating plenty of silversides with his vitamins and bathing often. He would also stand under the mist coming from a spray bottle we used to keep his sand wet. As our 30th day of quarantine arrived, we scheduled an exit exam, which is a little more in-depth than our regular exams. In addition to his usual weight, feet, wing, and feather exam, we also took a closer look in his mouth and eyes to make sure everything was healthy. During this exam, we ended up finding 2 lice around the dark feathers on his head, so unfortunately he did not pass his exam and needed to stay with us to treat for the lice. He passed the second exit exam and went to exhibit in Boston on January 5th. To prepare him for a smooth transition onto exhibit, we added a few things to his daily routine to mimic the new environment. We played a radio at a low volume during the day since he would hear our visitors talking outside of the exhibit. We even added a mirror for a few hours at a time so he could get used to seeing his reflection as if it were another bird. During this time, we sent dropped feathers for genetic analysis to find out if this tern was male or female, since there aren't many external differences to clearly distinguish this. We learned that our bird is a male, and our teams voted to name him Monomoy, or Mo for short. Monomoy is the name of a wildlife refuge off of Chatham, where our tern was first banded. If you're planning to visit with us in the future, keep an eye out for Mo. You can find him near the back of our Shorebird Exhibit on the 3rd floor in our Northern Waters Gallery. Thanks for tuning in today to learn more about how we care for our animals at the New England Aquarium.